Hey there, welcome in. It's Heather with Heather's Healing, and I'm here to look at the energy of the upcoming week, which is January 26th through February 1st, 2026. And this is a collective read. So welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to a new week. So let's go ahead and pull a card for the overall energy this week, which feels very Pluto heavy to me. I'm kind of not surprised. So the energy of change, sometimes unexpected change, transformation. This whole year is going to be a year of transformation. All right, overall energy this week. And thanks for being here, you guys. And I do hope that you are doing well. I figured it would be a red card, which is good. This is nice. And I feel like this is more advice rather than like the overall energy. I do like this. And you could be feeling maybe more sound or stable this week. Not that the energy will be, because it's going to be crazy. But the card is number 4. It says firm foundation, and it's connecting into your root chakra, earth star chakra, a reminder that it's important to find your center, find your balance. How do you steady yourself when the world around you is very unsteady? So very important to find your center this week. Balancing the root chakra. How do you do that? You know, you can do that through breath, movement. I find having a schedule, certain things that you do every day can help bring that stability, balance, and comfort. And know your limits. You know, when you're feeling overwhelmed, stop. Stop what you're doing. Take a break, ask for help, that sort of thing. All right, so let's go ahead and pull 3 cards. What do we need to know about this upcoming week? The need for stability, the need to tap into your root chakra, make sure you're taking good care of yourself. And again, just asking help when you need help. All right, 3 cards here. Whoops, I did not like that. Hold on. Oh, interesting. I mentioned the week feels Pluto heavy. And in tarot, Pluto rules the Judgment card. So, interesting. I'm just hearing it's a week of discernment. For sure. I do like this though. So we have the card of Judgment coming in, reviewing what you're doing, paying attention to what you're doing, but also really noticing what is working for you and what isn't working for you. You know, what worked for you a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, probably isn't working for you now. So pay attention to the areas of your life that feel unstable, that feel shaky. And is there something that you can do to remedy that? I would pay attention to that. How can you simplify things? Really just paying attention to everything that you are doing and how those actions are impacting you, impacting how you are feeling and impacting those around you. I love that we have the 3 of Pentacles right in the middle. And this is tapping into what I was saying as far as, asking for help when you need help. It's a card of connection, collaboration. We're not meant to do life by ourselves. We're meant to collaborate. We're meant to network and connect with others. The other thing that I feel about this card is be sure, Pentacles talks about resources, skills, physical things. And we have the root chakra. The root chakra is physical life. You know, it's things that you can touch, see, feel. It's that sort of thing. The Three of Pentacles is a good reminder to show off your work, show off your skills, let other people know how you can be in service to them, how you can help them. I'm also really feeling this card quite strongly for those of you that are looking for a job. Be sure to, you know, really sell yourself, show off your skills, show off your talent, show off the ways that you can benefit others. It's really allowing your work to speak for itself. So that feels really highlighted. And the other thing that I feel with this Three of Pentacles is, you know, connecting and engaging in activities that are meaningful to you can also bring more stability to your everyday life. So this doesn't have to be something you do for a living. This can be something that you do as a hobby, something that you really just enjoy. But taking time to show off and be proud of your skills, your talents. I know I've brought this up a few times, but what is really going to help all of us get through super tough times is sharing our gifts with each other, sharing our talents, our skills. And when we do that, we're sharing our light, and that helps lift everyone else up. The other card that came up here is the Eight of Wands. I love the purple color in this, and I feel like that's a good reminder to call on the purple ray, the violet ray. It helps to transmute low frequency. If you are feeling really stressed out, nervous, you know, if you feel like you need protection, imagine yourself being wrapped in this beautiful violet color. It does bring in protection, but it transmutes low frequency. So remembering to wrap yourself in this light, in this frequency, can really help you. I often imagine the violet ray surrounding me, but then I send that light out in front of me, behind me, and to the sides of me to transmute the energy in all directions. It helps to clear the path ahead of you and behind you, and all around you. So not only will that benefit you, but that benefits the people that come in contact with you as well. So, you know, color and energy is real. Color energies are real, and they're very powerful. So that's a tip that I think would be really helpful for all of us this week. And the Eight of Wands talks about fast-moving energy, things moving really fast, probably moving at a pace that might be hard to keep up with or could be very overwhelming. And working with that violet ray is a really good way of bringing balance to your physical body, your emotional body. And again, like I was saying, bless the people around you as well. So really nice, nice energy here. I'm not saying that it's, you know, the world is crazy. That's just going to keep getting crazier. So that's not going to change. I think it's really important to have a practice, have something that you do that keeps you centered. That's how we're going to navigate things going forward. Because if you're waiting for the world to mellow out, that's not going to be happening. Probably not until 2035. 2035, 2038 is what I'm hearing. Okay, so one final card, final advice and guidance. Yeah, and Metatron is reminding us all to call upon our guides and the angelic realm for help and support as well. All right. Final card, final message for this week. What do we have? Ah, see, look, we got the same colors here. I love it. The violet ray. Call in that violet ray. Those rays are heavenly energies that come from the upper realms. They they come to serve us. The other thing I'm really noticing, and in this card too, is that magenta color. Magenta really helps you to connect with your higher self as well. And, you know, that's what we need to be doing, is connecting with our higher self. But the card says lost but never alone. So just keeping that in mind. We're never alone. You might feel lost, confused, maybe left behind. Maybe the world is speeding up at a pace that's hard to keep up with, but you're not alone. And, you know, we talked about that with this three of Pentacles. You know, we're meant to connect with other people, so make sure you're doing that. And, you know, Spirit is always with us as well. So card number 13, definitely have the energy of 4. Just a reminder to find that stability, find your center. Interesting, the branches in here. There's branches on this card too. Trees, branches, roots, that all takes me back to the root chakra, connections, connecting with your lineage, ancestry. All of that could be highlighted this week. The importance of family connection, and it doesn't have to be birth family. This can be the family that you choose to work with. Your friends, you know, your animals, your pets. Yeah, definitely a week for connection. That feels very highlighted. And, you know, the branches are reaching up towards the sky. So again, connecting with your higher self, your higher power, God, source, whatever it is that you believe in. All right, you guys, I'm wishing you a fantastic week. If you'd like to book a one-on-one, my info is below. Take great care of yourself, and I will talk to you soon.